I love some good old fries, but it's time to cheat on the potato with the green bean. Yep, I'm about to have me a guilt-free affair. It's my kind of cheat day. I got some beautiful fresh green beans here. Don't bother getting the frozen ones or the canned ones. Try to get the fresh ones if you can, and all you have to do is trim off the stem ends. You don't have to worry about this other end. All right, that looks good. Now, we can't just bake them as is. They need a good crunch factor in the form of a tasty little coating. And for that, I have some crackers. I'm just going to add them to a processor, blitz them up until they turn into a fine crumb. That looks excellent. Nice and crumbly. You want it as small as possible so that it can stick onto the green bean. And for a nice salty cheesy bite, some grated Parmesan cheese. Oh yes, this is gonna be great. Now, you don't like my corny jokes? Grater's gonna grate. Now, you know I love my spices, so some cayenne powder and garlic powder is going in. Now just mix everything together, and at this point you could add a little salt, but I find that the cheese and the crackers add just the right amount of salt for me. Having said that, I'm gonna give it a little taste. That's spicy, and I like it. Now for some eggs, for a little dredging action. So we've got the beans, the eggs, and the crumb mixture, and I'm just gonna get a tray so that you can spread the green beans out all in one flat layer. Whenever I'm dredging, I like to go in with a wet hand and then a dry hand for the crumbs. So just take the green bean, dip it in the egg, plop it into the dry, use your other hand to give it a good coating, little shake, and on to the tray. Shaky, shaky, into the crumbs. Another shaky shaky. Whenever I do stuff like this in the kitchen, I like to meditate and think about things like, what is a fry? You know, this isn't really fried, but I consider anything that's kind of this shape that can be inserted into my mouth a fry. These go into the oven at 425 for about 10 to 12 minutes until it gets nice and golden brown, like me, and crispy, like me. Meanwhile, I'm gonna make the sauce. You just have to combine equal parts mayo, mustard, and honey. Whenever I make green beans, I love adding mustard. It adds a little pucker. It's a perfect love match. So you've got the creaminess from the mayo, a little bite from the mustard, some sweetness with this honey. All we need now is a little bit of tang in the form of apple cider vinegar. And you just wanna mix it up to get most of those lumps out. The fries are ready. They smell so good and they're really, really crispy. And I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna serve them. I've got this awesome fry holder and some of this really cute paper. Just roll it up and stick it in. And just stick the fries right on in. Yo, that's like restaurant status right there. Gotta give it a try. That sauce. I never been so happy. I hope you don't mind if I double dip here. I hope you guys give this a try. I'll see you next time. Remember to just eat life.